Hi, welcome to my review. Today we'll be doing the XK A600, which is also known as a de Havilland Canadian beaver, made around about the mid to late 1940s up until the 1970s. Right, so what have we got here? Well, we've got a 5-channel brushless motor with 6G and 3G modes. It's also, you can use this with a tuba protocol for another controller, because the one that you get, I believe, is only rated for about 80 yards, I think, or 80 meters to 100 meters, whereas the tuba one will give you 300 meters. You can use a TASG jumper or a multi-protocol transmitter and use that, as long as it, binds in with this. But the one that you get is an X4 version, which is quite good. So let's go over what you get. Now, I've built this because it takes too long to set up. You've got to put the wing spars on there. You've got to put the wheels and these little plates on there. So it would have just taken too long to show you how it looked like in the box. But you get instructions with it, fairly colourful and easy enough to read. You do have to plug the wings. There's 2 wires because they've got servos on either side for the ailerons. You have to plug them in. Now, it doesn't really say in the instructions which wire goes in which socket. The best way to do it is plug it in and move this stick. This is your aileron stick. Move this stick to the right, and that wing should go up. So as long as that's happening, you know you've got it wired up right. So I'll show you all that in a minute anyway. So you get the wheels in there, and you get the wing spars. You get a spare prop with the nose cone on there, and you get a screwdriver with a tiny little screw as well. You get all that in a little packet. You get the same charger you get with the WL Toys F959, which is just a simple 7.4 volt charger. That's in the plug. That's pretty standard. You get the battery obviously with it. So let's switch this on and show you what it's all about. Right, I've got this in low. So by pressing this button down, you got high mode. By pressing this button again, you got low mode. That's your rudder. So you got high and low on the rudder. This button here, you press the controller in, and you got 6G. Press it again, and you got 3G. These buttons here don't do anything. They bleep, but they don't do anything. So I think that's for some other model. You got your standard digital display there, which is the same as anything else. If you're familiar with XK products or WL Toys, it's basically the same thing. I'm not going to bother running through it all because you probably heard it all before. These are your trim buttons. Now, I believe the throttle trim is on this side. Maybe not then. But anyway, you've got your rudder, which is in this side. usually it'd be on that side, but as this is a 5-channel, it's on that side. You've got elevator there and ailerons there. So I have wired that up right because it is going up when I'm doing that. So I'm going to put a little sticker on there to show me that I've done it right. So in the field I don't have to keep messing around. Right, so I'm not sure what mode I'm in at the moment. But as you can see, when I go up and down, the elevator moves up and down, and when it's in level flight, it will stabilise and go to the middle. Same with if I turn. I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up, but all I'm doing, I've got no controller. All I'm doing is just turning the model, and the rudder's going left and right. Same with the ailerons. If I tilt it, actually what I do is I'll put it on high mode, you might be able to see that better. Right, I'm on high. Right, so it just does it a little bit, but as you can see it's all moving. I should put it in the other mode. And it still gives you stabilisation even with the 3G switched off, but only slightly. Unfortunately you can't switch it off completely. That's it's just the nature of the beast really, it's just the way it's set up. But you can still get partial help, but not too much. So there's your up and down, left and right, and your banking, your elevator moves. Okay, you can fly this upside down. You can do you do all sorts of stunts on this. Obviously you can fly upside down and do rolls as well. Well, let's switch that off a minute because it's getting a bit annoying. The standard battery is a 7.4 volt, which is quite common. You've got the bit there for the charger, and that's just a normal. I think they're a low C connector. I think that's what they're called. So you've got your battery there. Flight time is about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more, 15. Depends how you fly it. Now, you could buy any spares for this. You could buy the prop. You could buy the little hoopy thing there. You could buy the whole fuselage, and I think you get the hoopy thing with it. All the wheels and the wing spar and all that you could buy as a kit. You could buy the stabilizer and the tail with the rudder. You could buy all that as a kit. You get the little horns with it as well. All the internal, the flight boards and the ESC, you could buy all them, all separate. What else can you get? The motor, which is brushless, you could buy them. They're easy to fit on these. They just bolt in with a couple, 2 or 3 screws, I think, and that's that done. And the prop goes straight on top. So really, that's all there is to say on it. Really, it's I haven't had a chance to fly it yet because unfortunately I got a piece missing that holds this wing in. There's a screw that goes in there, and there's also a plate underneath it which holds the whole lot on. Because as you can see, it's all flappy. But when you buy, if this happens to you, when you buy a spare fuselage, it comes with it, and unfortunately I had no choice but to do that. I had to buy a whole fuselage just for that one piece, because at the moment I just can't fly it, so I've got no choice. But the fuselage will come in handy anyway at some point, no doubt, if it ever smashes up. So yeah, that's about it. Even the wing you can buy, they're only about 10 quid. The fuselage cost me £11.40. So, and that's the biggest piece on it. So, yeah. So anyway, that's it really. The de Havilland Canadian Beaver A600, as it's known as. Well, I hope you like this review. I will be doing a flight review on this, but obviously I've got to wait for all my parts to come up. So just make sure, if you do buy one, before you dry assemble it first, and make sure you've got all the parts for it, because I think this has happened to a couple of people that I've watched the videos on, and quite a few people have had bent parts as well, and even snapped parts. So make sure you check everything, and hopefully you'll be alright to fly. But anyway, not to worry. Hope you enjoyed this review, and we'll be flying soon, hopefully. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.